So this is where Tilda tried to reel you in. What was her proposal? That together you could save the planet? Just as your precious genetic mother always wanted? I believe the old ones called that a bait and switch. Luring you with the promise of a vibrant new world, when in reality, it's doomed to be cracked open by nemesis and scoured of life.
If you're trying to get a rise out of me about Tilda, it's not gonna work. And if you really believed we have no future, you wouldn't be here.
And perhaps I'm just waiting to see if you can once again achieve the impossible. Speaking of which, my preparations for Nemesis have revealed a new problem. I've been searching the remains of the Zenith base for any data that could help us. In doing so, I discovered that 13 of our spacefaring friends descended to Earth from the Odyssey.
But we only found 12 corpses total, including Verbena at the biotech lab.
Your math is impressive as always, but yes, it appears that one got away. His name is Walter Londra. In the 21st century, he was an aerospace magnate, but also a bit of a celebrity. I'm sure I don't have to tell you that he's far too dangerous to be allowed to roam free. You need to find him and deal with him.
You said you've been searching through the Zenith base. Did you find anything that can help against Nemesis?
Well, I believe our best option is to unearth powerful technologies from the Zeniths, the ancient past, or both. And with such knowledge in hand, we might be able to build a weapon to hurt Nemesis in a way that it can't currently anticipate.
Surprise attack? I like it.
Don't get your hopes up. I found a few leads, but nothing concrete. It will be a long search, I fear.
So Londra made his fortune by selling spaceships?
Not exactly. He built ships and drones that could mine near-Earth asteroids for rare metals, generating untold riches.
I'm starting to see why you're worried.
Indeed. Thanks to us, he no longer has access to the Odyssey or the Zenith base, but he likely has extensive knowledge of potent old-world technologies. As such, he represents both a threat and an opportunity.
You think he might know about something that can help with Nemesis?
It's possible, yes.
You said Walter Londra was a bit of a celebrity. What does that mean?
Although he made his money in aerospace, he put vast sums into the production of holographic entertainment. In fact, his wife was a famous actress. The two of them were often featured in tabloids and other media.
Tabloids?
A type of news outlet that tracked the personal lives of celebrities, allowing legions of fans to live vicariously through the rich and famous.
Oh. Yuck. So where do you think Londra went?
The coast, far to the south. An area racked by tectonic shifts and volcanic activity. The few Tanakh who have ventured there refer to it as the Burning Shores. But 1,000 years ago it was called Los Angeles, a hub for the technology and entertainment industries. Londra's space mining company, Heaven Sent, was headquartered there. It stands to reason he would retreat to familiar territory. I'll send you the coordinates. So, are you ready to track down our rogue Zenith?
Okay, to the Burning Shores then.
Proceed with caution, Aloy. I suspect Londra is even more devious and resourceful than the other Zeniths.
Aw, Silence. If I didn't know better, I'd think you were actually concerned about my safety.
Aloy? I hope I haven't caught you in the middle of fighting a giant machine or something.
Hey, Beta, I'm actually on my way to the Burning Shores.
Oh, right. Gaia and I heard about your mission from Silence. Be safe, okay? We'll be here if you need us.
Will do. Thanks. This is it. Launder's headquarters shouldn't be far. Okay, that can't be good. Shit!
Were you actually flying just now?
Yeah, just, not my best landing.
Damn, more machines. Stay back. I'll handle this.
Hold on, I can help too.
Let's see what you got.
Plasma's wasted against that machine. It's like fire gleam, but more volatile.
See those glowing crystals? Takes one hit to detonate.
Yeah, okay, got it.
I could use the target practice!
Time for someone. Okay, better.
Let's see who takes it! Ugh!
You know how to hold your own. The name's Seika. Aloy. I could, say the same about you. You have a focus. So you're Quinn. You're not exactly like any diviner I've met.
How do you even know that?
I'm sure you have a lot of questions, but first...
Just one for now. I saw you before you crashed, flying on a sunwing. It didn't look like you knew about that tower, which means you're new. So what brought you here?
I'm looking for someone. There's a ruin. On the hill northeast of here, that's where I was headed.
The ruin on the hill. You mean Starlight Rise?
You know it. Is there another way to get there?
Maybe. But first, we're gonna have to do something about that tower. I think we can help each other, Aloy. The tower's not far from where my people made camp. I can show you the way.
Hold on. You said we can help each other, but what exactly are you doing here?
Let's just say, I need that tower dealt with too. Come on. This way. Follow me. We'll have to take my skiff to get to the settlement.
What were you doing out here anyway?
The skiff's rudder is a bit off. I was after some parts to fix it. And sometimes, you just need to hunt alone. Here she is. I just need to attach this component I picked up. Hold tight.
Never seen a boat like that before.
Me and a gearhead back at the settlement roped it together. Works well enough. That'll do it. Skiff's good to go. Hop in. Oh no. Not another one. Whoa. Like I said, there's no getting to Starlight Rise so long as that tower's there. Okay. Casting off.
Huh. Sure beats rowing.
I've had a lot of time to improve her design.
How long have your people been here?
About a year, I think. We hit this massive storm crossing the Great Ocean. Lost half the fleet and our bearings. It was a miracle we even made it to these shores. We've been stuck here ever since.
See. I'm sorry to hear that. Just how many of you are left?
Not as many as there should be. We've had other troubles since the shipwreck. And some of those remaining aren't much help.
Sounds like you're not thrilled to go back.
Bringing back an Outlander's certainly going to complicate things. It'll be fine. Just follow my lead and let me do the talking.
If you say so.
That's it on your left. Lead's End.
Uplifting name.
We weren't in great spirits when we made landfall. Okay, here we go.
I don't know anything further. May I be dismissed?
No. You will remain here until the traitor returns. You!
Here we go.
Sorry.
One act of treason breeds another, it seems. Stealing a diviner's focus, leading a barbarian into our midst.
Where's the Quinn I know?
Arrest them both. Remove their focuses at once.
Arrest us. This is a matter for the Admiral, not a compliance officer.
By all means.
stole the focus.
Who's the barbarian?
She's done for.
Things seem kind of tense around here.
It's not our best day.
Admiral Garrett! It's as I told you, sir. The proof is now before your eyes. A soldier dared to don a diviner's focus. The eye that reveals the legacy. But Seika did not stop there. She brought a barbarian among us. In direct violation of Confidentiality Clause 3A. Protocol states that these...
I might be our last chance at finding our missing people, sir. Diviner Vi's focus showed me his last moments. He found a clue. The ruin on Starlight Rise. There's evidence our people were there.
Hunter's headquarters.
Now we have no means of safe passage. Not in our current situation. But she might have another way.
Remember the law, sir. Focus is for a diviner. No one else.
Seika's actions are indeed concerning. And there will have to be a reckoning. But finding our lost crew is paramount. If Seika has a chance of bringing them back, our course is clear. Even compliance must recognize that. I will allow it. Seika and the Outsider are free to pursue this lead.
But, sir, if...
Outlander, I'd like a word when you have a moment.
Damn them.
You okay?
I shouldn't have said that. It's just that... my sister is one of the missing. Not only that, she's our last navigator. Our only means of getting home. I've got to find her. Even if it means using a forbidden relic. Meanwhile, Rang and the others act like I'm the problem, when in reality, I'm the only one looking for a solution.
Look, I understand. Maybe more than you know, but for now, I think we need to calm down and just...
calm. You're right, of course. Getting upset isn't going to help.
Okay. We both need to get to the place you call Starlight Rise. But that tower... seems like it knocks anything nearby out of the sky.
Out of the water, too. It fires at any watercraft in range.
Oh, great. Well, it seems to me you've got some kind of plan in mind to deal with it.
Maybe. Between the two of us, there might be a way.
Well, you're a good fighter, that's for sure. But beyond that, I don't know much about you.
There's not much to tell. Nothing special about me. Except my sister is pretty well known among my people.
You don't seem so ordinary to me.
I was just a petty officer until we ran aground. But we lost a lot of midshipmen and lieutenants to the storm and the wreck. And now even more of them are missing. So I've been trying to step up and help the Admiral.
It took a lot of guts putting on that focus. Seems to me he needs more like you.
Huh. Tell that to Rang and his toadies.
So your sister is a navigator?
More like the navigator. The only Quen who can steer by the stars without instruments. She reads the sky like a scroll. Knows every constellation by position, no matter how much it spins around up there, which means she's been an Imperial favorite ever since her first exam. One of the fleet's most precious assets. And now she's gone.
She and the others just disappeared?
After we made landfall, the hard way, the Admiral sent out scouting expeditions with the very few boats we had left. Not one of them returned. I don't know what happened to them all, but I do know it has something to do with that tower. And Starlight Rise.
We're agreed on that. Is there anything else you can tell me about that tower?
It just appeared one day a couple of weeks ago after our scout boats went missing. And it shoots at anything in the sky or sea. Machines, boats. You.
Okay, don't remind me.
I tried to get near it, but it's mounted on a tall ruin with machines all around. On the plus side, its range is limited. I've been testing it with my skiff and setting up buoys to mark the radius.
Can't tell if that's smart or reckless.
Both, maybe. I'll admit there have been a couple of near misses.
What exactly did you find on that diviner's focus?
When the scout boat sent by the Admiral didn't return, he sent our very last one to find out what happened to them. Diviner Vi was on board. They made it as far as Starlight Rise, went inland and found a camp and a bunch of equipment. It looked like some of our people went into a ruin there. Then they spotted a machine, unlike anything we've seen. Silver and gold, moved like a spider. Spooked, they ran back to their boat.
They were lucky to escape. I've dealt with those things before.
Well, their luck ran out fast. The morning they tried to sail back, the tower went up and blew them right out of the water. Vi's body washed ashore here sometime later. A friend of mine found it and let me know. The same friend that ratted me out to Rang for taking the focus. But what was I supposed to do?
I would have done the same thing. Trust me. You think there's a way to do something about that tower?
If we want to reach Starlight Rise, we have to try. I was able to approach the tower on foot, but I couldn't get close enough to shoot at it or anything like that. With the right help, though...
Show me the way and we'll give it a shot.
You'll probably want to resupply first. You can use my skiff if you need to hunt for resources. Just stay south of the settlement. The tower can't hit that side. I set up some buoys to mark its radius.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go clear my head. There's a bridge that leads to the ruins where the tower is mounted. I'll wait for you on the other side.
Hold on. There's one more thing. The Quen here, all of this. You were part of a larger expedition, right? Headed for San Francisco?
That's how you know about us. And you've seen the others, haven't you? And they're alive.
Most of them, yeah. I can put you in touch with them, but we should find your missing people first, right?
They're alive. This is great news. But yes, you're right, it should wait. If we tell everyone now, it'll just be a distraction. So for the sake of the missing, we have to keep the focus on them.
All right then. I'll see you on the other side of the bridge. Might not be a bad idea to resupply before I meet Seika. Or I could explore a little with her skiff first.
You. A word. So, the barbarian strolls into camp with Seika. The two of you promised to find our missing people. Given our desperate situation, I have little choice but to agree. That doesn't mean I like trusting our fate to a stranger. Who are you? Where'd you come from?
My name is Aloy. As for my life story, does it matter if I can help?
I suppose it depends on the cost. Compliance has trained its sights on Seika. By letting her gallivant off with a foreigner, I may have given her just enough rope to hang herself.
It seems to me she can take care of herself, but I'll do my best to keep her out of trouble.
Very well. To that end, is there anything you need to know?
You seem to think highly of Seika.
She is an exemplary Marine. Persistent, selfless, resourceful. Being stranded is a battle of attrition. Everyone wears down eventually, but not her. Not yet. I've come to rely on her more and more. She's our best hope for finding the missing, I'm sure of that.
You said your situation was desperate. How did all this happen?
We sailed from across the Great Ocean. Ours was the tribe's most important mission in a century. It was to be my swan song. Now it will be my epitaph. A typhoon struck us midway, cleaving the fleet in two. I know not what happened to the other half. Scattered, stranded, probably sunk.
I don't know. There's always hope.
After we beached, I sent out scout boats to explore the coast. None returned. And I haven't the craft nor manpower to mount a search. First I lost half my fleet, now I've lost half the survivors, so don't speak to me of hope.
And yet, Seika found a clue on that focus.
You're just like her. Yet don't give up.
Compliance sure seems to have a lot of sway around here.
Compliance officers are the eyes and ears of the Imperial House. It is their duty to ensure that the wisdom of our ancestors doesn't fall into the hands of our enemies. And so they ferret out the disloyal and disobedient. Inspections, interrogations, all in the name of security.
All I see is one man causing a lot of unrest in your camp.
Being liked is not part of compliance's mandate. Assuming we ever return home, Rain will report on the crew to his superiors. That fact gives him a lot of influence. I can only pray that he uses it for the greater good.
I'll do my best to help Seika bring back your people.
If they're even still alive. Keep her safe if you can. Aloy, was there something else?
I'll leave you to it.
Watch yourselves out there.
Not with my superior around, sorry. Sorry about that. Now, where were we? Shh, not now. Not with my superior around, sorry.
Seika might be your ally, but who knows how long her luck will last.
Motivational speech. Shh, not now.
We can't leave without finding our people. We can't stay here forever either. I must attend to my duties.
Welcome, stranger. I'm afraid you found us adrift on choppy seas. You hear about our missing people? Top of a long list of problems. Farewell. If you're here to help, great, but don't disrupt our workers. More and more of our people are going missing. It's like we're being hunted. Tides be kind to you.
Hot 1 minute ring.
I apologize for some of the crew. They're not used to an outlander among us. Some of our best Marines are among the missing. I can't sleep wondering what happened. See you around.
shoulder all right?
Up and about already?
Not many can do what I do.
No respect.
Some other time, perhaps.
Welcome.
It's a broom. Let me guess, you've never seen one. Doubt you'll find what you came for, stranger, unless it's desperation. More and more of our people are missing. Maybe they got sick of the food.
Barbarian,
I might have just
try
the
not
look.
to get into any trouble. We were the greatest expedition ever undertaken. Now look at us. Try not...
You lost, friend? Not much here but kelp and hard labor. Bet our missing people deserted. With our scout boats, no less. Farewell.
I don't mind guard duty. Gives you time to think. We faced one storm after another, but we'll always find our way to shore. I'd best get back to it.
Got something that might interest you, Huntress. You know your stuff.
Stick around if you like. Maybe you'll learn something from the Quinn. Even in hard times, we must stick to protocol. May you follow the legacy's truth.
If you're here to help, then help.
You'll need what I have to survive.
The seas
these
are
dirty
rough here,
shores.
but the land thrives. I suppose I'll see you around? Make sure you're well stocked if you go into the wilds. I hope we get a ship seaworthy again soon. Good luck out there.
Outland. Up for trade?
Careful. Compliance has eyes and ears everywhere. Seika can't accept the truth. Our missing are gone for good. Plain and simple. Be safe out there. If Admiral Garrett says you're welcome here, that's good enough for me.
If Navigator Kina can't be found, I don't like our chances of getting out of here.
Good job, sweetie.
See you around, Outlander.
A taste of of the Great Delta right here.
Seika ought to be locked up for stealing the focus. Not to mention bringing you here.
Yes.
I don't like what Seika's done, but the Admiral knows best. Farewell.
I hope it's to your tastes.
Heard you're helping Seika find our missing. I hope you find them. Every time it rains, it reminds me of my village. I hope they're doing okay.
Smell that,
Don't let me take up
Huntress?
any more of your time, Outlander.
Delicacies from the Delta.
You're lucky Seika's the Admiral's favorite. Fix the ship, they tell us. Hard to do when so many of our people are gone. Be careful out in the wilds.
Respect our laws. and
Quality
you'll be
cooking,
welcome.
this is. Under
Our
the
missing people
circumstances.
must be dead. Otherwise, they would have checked in by now. May you follow the legacy's truth.
Bet you were.
Ancestors light on you, stranger. Hope you're not here to cause trouble. The ancestors will guide our missing back. I know it. Outlander?
Seika claims you're our best chance of finding the lost crew. We'll see. I couldn't wait to leave my village for a life at sea. I miss it now. I should get back to it.
Ancestors
What's the
guide
first thing you're gonna do when you get back?
Same thing as last time you asked.
Come on, humor me.
I'll go see one of those stage shows in the gallery. Even if it costs a month's wages.
Nice. I'm gonna go to the notary, draft up some paperwork.
And visit Nana and propose, I know.
You think she'll say yes?
As I was saying, have you filed the lumber yield reports with your lead?
Don't see why I should, considering everything.
Do we need to talk process again?
I'm sorry. I shouldn't talk to you.
Lost too many from chasing their spirits.
I don't want to be involved in any more trouble.
It's a shame to see so many of our comrades struggling.
We're here for the Empire, not comfort. Great achievements demand struggle.
Been marking the days on a hunk of driftwood.
These are compliance affairs, barbarian. Back off. The Admiral may condone your presence, but this is no business of yours. How many times must I tell you this? Get lost! These are compliance affairs, barbarian. Back off. Remember, confiscate anything that looks suspicious.
Everything's suspicious by compliance standards. I see compliance is keeping busy.
You have no idea. Or maybe you do. Meet me at the burial grounds, up the Western Hill.
Okay.
Not now. Go to the burial grounds. Make sure you aren't followed. We can't speak here. Not under compliance watch.
We barely finished half the
I mix a potent healing potion, Outlander. Keep your pouch filled.
What brings you to this unfortunate place? Many of the crew will never see the Great Delta again. But we all knew the risk. It's been interesting speaking to you. Farewell.
The barbarian with a focus. Well met. The seas are rough here, but the land thrives. I'm sure you have other things to do.
Seika ought to be locked up for stealing a focus. Not to mention bringing you here. We all have a job to do. If we stick to it, the ancestors will guide us home. Please excuse me.
Need a boost out in the wilds?
Want to grab a drink later? If you're here to help, then help. I hope we get a ship seaworthy again soon. No matter how hard we work, officers will always expect more. The Admiral must be desperate to enlist an outsider.
Barbarian.
Even the
Try not to get
ancestors
into
would be
trouble.
interested in what I offer.
We were the greatest expedition ever undertaken. Now look at us. Enough chatter. Back to work.
Respect our laws, and you'll be welcome here.
In the market for dyes, Outlet? Nothing? That's alright.
Ancestors lied on you, stranger. But you're not here to cause trouble. We all want to sail home. If everyone pulls their weight, we'll get there. Good luck out there.
Can I dye that outfit of yours, Outlander? You gonna be on duty soon?
Even if you weren't Seika's ally, you wouldn't find a warm welcome here, I'm afraid. Seika keeps the search alive for our missing, but I don't have much hope. Tides be kind to you.
Shiny any rimshine. Night's coming. Burial grounds. Better wait at the campfire for that con soldier.
She's new.
Nothing like a good cause. You're helping Seika look for our missing, right? Good luck.
You came. I wasn't sure you would.
Well, I'm here. I'm guessing this has something to do with the compliance officer's inspections I saw earlier?
Whoa. Hold on. I saw you stand against compliance with Seika. You must have your own reasons for doing so. But just how far are you willing to go to oppose Rang?
I'll do what I can. Look, I get that you're not quick to trust, but I can only help if you let me.
I suppose you're right. Especially in times like these. You've seen the influence compliance has here. It's even worse back home. But there are a few of us who do whatever we can to undermine them. We joined the fleet to further our cause, led by Diviner Enki. A while back, Enki set out with a crew to recover a priceless shipping manifest, disguised as a scouting trip.
But they never made it back.
Exactly. Only Enki and Kelva, another ally, knew the true purpose of their expedition. That manifest could lead us to undiscovered focus caches back in the Great Delta. Which is why I need your help to find Enki, or finish what he started.
The manifest that Enki was after, you said it could lead to more focuses?
Stockpiles of them, all back in the Great Delta. Only diviners are allowed to study the legacy, and from what Enki told me, only part of it at that.
So with focuses of your own, you could learn the truth for yourselves.
Not just learn, use. Everything the Quen have built, our fleets, our technologies, comes from the legacy. The true might of the Empire. With that knowledge and power on our side, we could finally loosen the stranglehold the boards have on our people. Maybe even overthrow them altogether.
So when you joined the expedition, you were after this shipping manifest?
Not quite. The fleet was originally bound for a different city far to the north, one we believed held many powerful secrets. Enki had hoped to recover as much knowledge as he could before it fell into the hands of the other diviners. After we wound up here, he found a scrap of data that mentioned the manifest and its supposed location. He realized this find would more than make up for our failed operation. It was a wind in our sails. Hope, at last.
I'm guessing there are more compliance officers like Rang back home?
Rang is a poisonous toad. But the Board of Compliance is the black heart of the Empire. It breeds fear and suspicion. All Quen are expected to watch for any sign of disobedience or malcontent. Turns neighbor against neighbor. Even divides families. My own brother, eager to rise in the ranks, reported our mother to Compliance. She was innocent, of course. But after they released her from interrogation, she wasn't quite the same.
That's terrible. I'm sorry.
That kind of betrayal, it never really heals.
I'll try to find Enki's expedition. Where exactly were they headed?
An island far to the southwest. Enki believed the manifest would be found in a ruin there. I also thought I saw smoke rising from another island east of it. Perhaps they ran into some trouble on the way?
It's worth a look.
If, ancestors forbid, something happened to Enki out there, his focus can still help our cause, and the manifest he was after.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Was there something else?
I need to be going.
May the legacy steer you true.
There's 2 leads to look into. If the shipping manifest Enki was after points the Quen to more focuses, it could really change things in their homeland.
I know Seika's bent on finding our people, but taking a focus? That's going too far. Despite our situation, at least we proved we can cross the Great Ocean. I'm sure you're busy. Farewell.
It's hot. Thought I'd rather be stranded here than in
Tide Ripper harvest seems like it's going well.
Yesterday, my supervisor chewed me out for dropping a sturdy hardplate.
Really? What's the upside to barely knowing where we are, or when the next square meal will be?
We're the first of the tribe to set foot in an untamed land. We're pioneers.
Oh, the name
Never thought of it that way.
Irony is
One
lost
day,
on them.
they might tell stories about us. About this expedition.
Seika sure seems determined to find your sister.
If we survive.
What's the first thing you're gonna do when you get back? Surprised it hasn't been confiscated yet.
Well, must be nice to have the Admiral's backing. Gently. Okay, let's see. Huh. Not a bad way to get around. Maybe more sailing later? Smoke. Might be the distress signal Theoa mentioned. Won't get much use out of shock ammo. Machine's riled up about something on that ramp. There's a Quen stuck on that ruined bridge. I better get in there and clear out those machines.
Now that's a sight! Outlander, don't come any closer. This island's cursed. Keep your distance! Stay strong, Outlander! Now, give it all you've got! Not too late to turn back, stranger. Go back the way you came, girl. It's dangerous.
I guess Hephaestus was busy.
Hack that machine!
Area's clear. I should check on that Quinn.
You kill machines well enough, stranger. Mind a word?
Are you all right?
I'll live. But what's an Outlander doing all the way out here?
My name's Aloy. I met your tribe back at your settlement. I'm here to look for Enki's expedition.
I see. I'm Rokomo. Diviner Enki was my charge. We ran into machine trouble on a small island to the west. I had no choice but to drag Enki out of there. Didn't get far, obviously. A strange gyre smashed our boat into the ruins offshore. Barely made it to this island. And then we ran into those damn machines. Enki saw them before I did. Took a blow in my stead. He died from his wounds not long after.
If Enki is gone, I was asked to return his focus.
Impossible. It was lost to the waves. But now that you're here, maybe there's still a chance for my comrades. I left them on that island. Please, you have to help them.
Okay, I'll do what I can. But what about you? I can't just leave you here.
Now, don't worry about me. I cobbled together a raft. With those machines gone, I can get back to the settlement on my own.
Okay. Be safe then. should head to the other island. See if there are any survivors. And if Enki's focus sunk with their boat, I might be able to recover it. I gotta find that gyre Rokumo mentioned.
I'll be on my way soon. I just need a moment. Don't worry. I'll be gone soon enough. Leave me, Aloy. I'll face the waves on my own.
This easy? Pack's full, but my stash has room. think I'm getting close to the island Rokomo mentioned. Machines. I'll have to clear them out before I can look around. Should try using something I've been shown game over. Area's clear. Better look around for any survivors. Gwen soldiers. This must have been Enki's expedition. I better take a closer look. I'll fill up while I can. Killed by machines. And there's a note. They thought Rokumo was up to something. I better figure out what really happened here. My focus can help. These Quen were under attack by machines. They held out. For a while, at least. Materials for a raft? Maybe these Quen tried to leave the island after Rokumo took the boat. Six bedrolls, but only 3 bodies. Enki and Rokumo left on the boat. So where's the last soldier? Okay, so the Quen stranded here were building a raft when machines killed them. Enki and Rokumo escaped earlier, but one of their Quen got away. I better check for tracks, see if I can find where they went. There. Tracks. Maybe more than one set. The last missing Quen. Killed in a struggle. She was stabbed to death. Rokumo lied about what happened here. Looks like his tracks keep going. Tracks end at the water. And there's drag marks. Boat must have cast off from here. So Rokomo killed that Quen and took Enki. And left the others to die. He's got a lot to answer for. But first, I'd better find the shipping manifest Enki was after. A ruin's a good place to start. Maybe that tower. That equipment might have the shipping manifest. It's here. There's a lot of data to sift through, but it should lead to more focuses in the Quen's homeland. For now, I should find that gyre Rokomo mentioned. Might be able to recover Enki's focus from their sunken wreck. Not the worst way to get around. Whoa. That gyre's turning up the sea. Must be where Rokomo's boat sank. I might be able to find Enki's focus below. I better dive from a distance. Stay out of the vortex. That's far enough. Follow the trucks. Could give me cover. That might be causing the gyre. caught in its tail. There's debris tangled around the tail. It's picking up a signal from it. Diviner's focus. I can grab it from the net if I'm quick. Frosting won't work. Current's fighting me here. Rokomo's boat. Its deck is down. Just a little more. Left now, I should press on Yokomo. I'll shake it out as I go. Let's get going. Rokomo should be around here somewhere. He's got a lot of explaining to do. Time to disembark.
Seika ought to be locked up for stealing a focus. Not to mention bringing you here.
There he is.
Ah, so you made it back. Aloy. I see you've caught up to me.
You lied, Rokomo. I went to the island, where you left your fellow soldiers. 3 were killed by machines, but the 4th? You killed them. Then dragged Enki away.
So you found the truth, then? After we made camp, I saw Enki sneak off with another soldier. I tailed them. Overheard them discussing some kind of manifest. That's when Enki's allies spotted me and attacked. She left me no choice.
You were ordered to spy on Enki.
My orders on this expedition were to serve Officer Reng. And Reng suspected Enki was up to something.
And because of that, everyone except you is dead. But there's something I don't get. Why ask me to go back and save them, knowing I might discover what really happened?
It would have been worth it if it meant undoing the harm I caused. Before Enki died, I asked why he didn't just let the machines kill me. His answer was simple. We force ourselves to do terrible things because we think we have no choice. Hearing that made me want to make up for my mistakes.
He wanted you to see there's always another way. And if you really want to atone, you should stand up against Rang. He put you up to all this.
Owning my crime is one thing, but defying compliance? Rang will report to the board upon our return home. I'd never walk free again.
Would that stop Enki? Well, it's your choice. As long as you remember that. Just think about it, okay?
Rang will want to report as soon as I return. I don't know what I'll tell him. You've given me a lot to think about. It would have been simpler if I had died on that island. Please, just leave me be.
This note says someone stashed a key they found. It's somewhere in the settlement, near a waterfall.
Heard Seika stole the focus. I'd be careful associating with her. Reporting in soon?
Yes.
Barbarian, try not to get into any trouble.
Even if you weren't Seika's ally, you wouldn't find a warm welcome here, I'm afraid.
You heard what some were saying about the CEO before we left?
Shh. Your loose tongue will get us both tried for treason.
Well, who cares now? The CEO went down with the other half of the fleet.
Shut it.
Ancestors guide you out in the east end of the Big Island.
The more I think about it, I see there are some blessings to our situation.
What's the upside to barely knowing where we are or when the next square meal will be?
We're the first of the tribe to set foot in an untamed land. We're pioneers.
I never thought of it that way.
One day, we might trust you. That's enough out of you.
You had better have significant evidence, right?
Sir, the witness I uncovered was quite specific. They overheard her conspiring with Diviner Enki before he left.
That's absurd! What did you offer them to lie?
Hold on.
This is no business of yours, barbarian!
Oh, it definitely is. I found Enki's expedition. All but one are dead because of your interference.
If that's true, I had nothing to do with it.
Yes, he did. Admiral, I'm a risk specialist. Rang told me that Diviner Enki was a traitor and ordered me to shadow him. When one of the others discovered me, I was forced to protect my cover.
And what of Enki?
Innocent. He died trying to defend me from a machine. Whatever evidence Rang has against Theoa can't possibly be right.
Admiral,
Silence! 5 people are dead. You deployed a risk specialist and didn't disclose it.
As is my right!
Not in an emergency! You idiot! We're shipwrecked. The crisis clause of the Maritime Charter clearly states that you must transfer all covert assets to my command. And don't get me started on the subject of coaching witnesses. Take him to the brig. Theoa, you're free to go. Rokumo, with me. I want a full report. Your service is noted, Outlander.
Here's Enki's focus. I put the manifest on there for you. Use it to find more focuses. Free your people from compliance.
I'll do my best. Enki would want me to. Please, accept this. You're a gift from the ancestors, Outlander.
You're
sure you
her.
sweep out the corners.
The one Seika brought in.
I've been marking the days on a hunk of brick. Today's my son's birthday. Oh, congratulations. The rest of the family's probably...
See you in the barracks
huddled
later?
around a steaming stew core now. Maybe eel buns. I'm sure they will soon.
Come, make use of my skill.
Did you need something?
Compliance sure seems to have a lot of sway around here.
Compliance officers are the eyes and ears of the Imperial House. It is their duty to ensure that the wisdom of our ancestors doesn't fall into the hands of our enemies. And so they ferret out the disloyal and disobedient. Inspections, interrogations, all in the name of security. However, I cannot deny that Rang's incarceration has returned a measure of calm to the camp. Which reminds me, you cleared up Enki's disappearance and saved Rokumo. Thank you for that.
No need. Stay safe, Admiral.
You as well.
key module. Might be the one from that Quen scroll I found. Wonder what it unlocks. That did it. A rush of air.